How diverse do you think Penn is?
I think Penn is pretty diverse. It's a pretty diverse school. Yeah.
I'd say Penn is like fairly diverse in the sense that there's definitely a lot of different cultures on campus, and they're definitely represented. What that diversity translates into is like a different question.
I think it advertises itself as like pretty diverse. I think it's really diverse like ethnically, but socioeconomically, I think it's really not at all.
I think Penn is pretty diverse.
I think Penn is relatively diverse compared to other universities.
I think just from an international student's perspective, it's easier to see the diversity when you're a U.S. citizen looking out rather than when you're an international student.
And how diverse is your group of friends?
Like, even though like there are people of various cultures, but there are probably disproportionately more brown people than there are people of other ethnicities. But like, it's not to say that there aren't other people of ethnicities, but I think like ratio-wise, there's a lot of brown people.
Well, I think my friend group is relatively homogeneous. A lot of people from New York, Los Angeles, and the suburbs of New York. I'm personally from Connecticut, which is actually considered diverse in my friend group, which is very silly. And we're all, I'm a white Jewish girl from the suburbs. Most of my friends are white Jewish girls.
We kind of just have like this tendency to hang out with people who are like us, so come from our background or look like us. So when I see like the people my roommate hangs out with is mostly people who resemble her.
Yeah, I mean, there's always room for improvement. Sometimes people are like a little scared to, you know, create close relationships outside of what's really familiar with them. I think part of that is due to like where they come from, what their hometown is like.
I mean, not everyone, of course, because like, of course, there are going to be some people who just want to hang out with, you know, people who are similar, and that's, you know, human nature to some extent.
But I suppose that if people are just kind of going out on their own, people tend to look for people who seem more relatable.
What do you think about the NSO idea? It's a good idea.
I think it's good. I think it would help, especially for those people who come from very homogenous towns or who haven't really experienced like a pool of people this diverse before, to like sort of break out of their comfort zone early on in the process, so they're not like limiting themselves without even like maybe consciously realizing it.
So the NSO idea sounds like a good idea. I remember NSO being like kind of awkward and everything, so having a group of people who you can kind of like look for, especially in your first few days at Penn, and then you can continue to look for, especially if they are from different backgrounds than your own. I think it's a good idea to bring the community together in a diverse way.
Could be interesting. Might be difficult to like pick the groups.
Yeah.
But if you can get it working, it'd be cool.
I think it's a great idea for more than one reason. I think it's a good idea for being exposed to different backgrounds and perspectives, and also it's just a good way to make new friends and kind of form connections because NSO is a big time for learning and adapting to new circumstances, and that can bring people close together.
Fantastic. That's all I need from you. Thank you very much.